Hello Vegan Prism, good evening, and today we are here in Saqqa Hill and we will be talking today something a bit different. Today we'll be talking about trees. As you know, here at Vegan Prism we cover more than just food. We also cover as much as we can environmental sustainability. And of course, environmental sustainability and trees, well, they just go hand in hand, as it were. And in the past few days and weeks, the Central Link project has stirred up quite controversy across the Maltese islands and has actually highlighted the frustration of many people, not just with this project but also with so many other projects that have come before it. Basically, hundreds and hundreds of trees will face the chop in not only this project but also the project in Santa Lucia, for example, and so many others before it. And we are here to talk today to maybe spread a bit the word and hopefully make a small effect, our little impact here at Vegan Prism on the Maltese islands. Now, we are not here to dig into politics, we're not here to discuss the rights and wrongs of this project, its merits in terms of traffic and decongestion and all these things. We are here today to discuss trees and plants in general, but mostly trees. And there is a big major problem in my opinion when it comes to how people look at trees. First and foremost, the way they see trees are basically objects, things which you can basically remove and then replace at will, things which are basically a number, whereby practically the uprooting or cutting of 300 trees can just be balanced out by planting another 300 or another 400. But trees in of themselves are not things, they are beings, they are sentient beings. They go through processes of respiration, exhausting of various gases, and the most important of which for us is that they actually inhale carbon dioxide during the day and then releasing oxygen, of which then at night they reverse that and exhale carbon dioxide, at least during the dark hours of the night. The trees are essential to every living being on planet Earth. Together with all the rest of the foliage, it combines basically the basis of every food pyramid in every food chain across the world. And not only that, we also have to consider the major effect that it has on us, not only in terms of oxygen, of course, and not only in terms of maybe when it comes to agriculture, fruit and such things that one can take from trees. However, it also has a major effect on our well-being, our wellness, of quality of life. The green color of trees is actually proven that it calms a person. Being underneath a tree reduces anxiety. Why is this? It's very simple, because we humans, as much as we like to believe are evolved and of civilization, we humans are animals. We humans are of nature itself, and the human mind, our body, craves nature. Wherever you have urban developments, people's wellness, state of mind decreases. The less amount of greenery there is available for people in urban areas, the bigger the psychological problems of everyone involved. And it is very important to realize that just because uprooting 100 trees or killing 100 trees, it cannot be offset by just planting another 100 or another 200 or even another 300. This is very simple, because mature trees like those in the background over there, they have spent years maturing, they have spent years growing, decades, in certain cases of trees even centuries. Trees can even go on to live well into thousands of years, depending obviously on the species. And you cannot just cut a 30, 40, 50-year-old tree and expect it to be replaced by a sapling of maybe half a meter in height or a meter in height, which is only about a year or two old. It just doesn't work that way. And in today's world, where we have climate change is showing us its ugly face, where temperatures are rising, we are having harsher winters, we're having harsher summers as well. We need trees now more than ever. When it comes to winter time, trees absorb the rain that comes down, and that basically slows down the runoff onto the streets that actually end up flooding everywhere during our harsh winters. And in summer, well, we are in the beginning of August now, and we're having horrible temperatures, and obviously the trees help us by giving us that God-given, quite literally, shade that we so desperately need. And not only does it help us as people by reducing the temperatures, it also helps the infrastructure that we're so desperately trying to improve across the island by basically reducing the temperature at which the tarmac is exposed to the sun. Now, I can go on and on about the benefits of trees. The literature is enormous. However, what I want here for you is to think with your mind, not with what other people tell you, but think with your own mind. And what do you feel when you are under a tree? When you go to Busquet, for example, when you go to Mizip, what does one feel? This is actually documented. You can actually go do research and find the beneficial effects of trees. And they are sentient beings. They are not just things that can be removed at will. We humans, as evolved, as civilized, have the duty to safeguard our surroundings. We must change our processes, the way we take from nature, the way we take from each other. We have to change all this. We have to start now thinking, what are we going to give back to nature? Gone are the days where actually we can take the benefits of nature for granted. Gone are the days where we can take for granted the idea that nature will replace whatever we are taking. We are taking so much at such a rate that the world basically can't keep up. And figures published very recently, just this week, have shown that actually we have passed the day where the amount of resources we take from the planet takes a year to replenish. In other words, the amount of resources the planet produces across 365 days, we are taking them in less than 8 months. This is obviously not sustainable. At this rate, we need more than one planet to live on, and we all know we only have one of those. So everyone listening to this video, share it around, think for yourself, start thinking holistically, start thinking sustainably. The future of us, the younger generation, the millennials, who will last much of the 21st century, our future is by no means guaranteed. Our future is by no means safe, especially those of the generations that are coming after us. And we have an obligation not only to ourselves to have actually a future to look forward to in 20, 30, 40, 50 years time, but we have an obligation to those that are coming after us to safeguard what we have today. Let us know your comments and your ideas in the sections below. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and see you on the next one. Ciao.